Good morning, everyone, and welcome to our weekly Communities of Practice Sunday check-in session. Thank you for joining us. My name is Priscilla Wong, and I'm a volunteer with the Communities of Practice team. I hope everyone has had a good week, and I welcome you all to this half hour of Dharma, reflection, and community connection. It is customary for us in Australia to begin any meeting by acknowledging the traditional owners of our land. I would like to start today by acknowledging the Dharawal people as the traditional owners of the land on which Nan Tien Institute resides. I also acknowledge the traditional owners of the various lands on which you all are, and I pay my respects to the elders, past, present, and emerging. The check-in sessions have been developed by our Communities of Practice team and community. In 2018 and 19, we ran a number of community days, and we began these weekly online check-in sessions in October 2020. The purpose of these events and check-in sessions are as outlined above, guided by humanistic Buddhism to develop and cultivate our practice and friendships. Now more than ever, the practice has become vital, and the purpose of today is exactly that. I'd now like to introduce Venerable Dr. Juewei, who is the founder of the Communities of Practice and director of the Humanistic Buddhism Center at NTI, to guide this session. Thank you, Venerable.
Thank you, Priscilla. It is always a joy to be able to look forward to this special time of global connection. Let's begin with our usual check-in of body and mind. So, from wherever you are, please sit upright. Make yourself comfortable and gently close your eyes. Bring your attention to your forehead. Relax. Relax your eyes, facial muscles, neck muscles, shoulders, upper arms, forearms, hands, and fingers. Relax your back muscles. Feel the seat and the cushion supporting your weight. Allow any burdens that you may be carrying to simply be absorbed by the seat of your cushion. Relax your thigh muscles, calf muscles, feet, toes. Relax. Now gently bring your attention to the tip of your nose. Watch every in-breath and out-breath. Without control and without judgment for the next 1 minute. Enjoying a little pause in our lives. is so precious. And when you're ready, you can gently open your eyes and return to the moment. I'm grateful to you for suggesting and voting for the topics that we will discuss this month. You have chosen the topic of Bodhisattva Vows for today. Let me share a few thoughts. The Sanskrit word Bodhisattva is divided into two parts. Bodhi, meaning awakening, and Sattva, meaning sentient being. I'd like to think of a Bodhisattva as a trustworthy friend, and that I am my own trustworthy friend, and I hope that I can be a trustworthy friend to one or more others. This friend accepts me for who I am and gives me good advice to improve myself. I'd also like to be a trustworthy friend dedicated to helping others. That's where vows come in. Vows is a power. A Bodhisattva vow gives us the power to overcome all odds, to be that trustworthy friend to ourselves and others. There are many different types of Bodhisattva vows. For example, Bodhisattva Siddhigarbha has one vow, to not attain enlightenment until hell is empty. Or the four universal Mahayana vows. 1. Sentient beings are limitless. I vow to liberate them. 2. Afflictions are endless. I vow to eradicate them. 3. Teachings are endless. I vow to learn them. And 4. Buddhahood is supreme. I vow to attain it. Underlying any Bodhisattva vow is an aspiration called bodhicitta, or the awakening mind. The trustworthy friend has woken up to the fact that everyone suffers. This trustworthy friend makes an altruistic aspiration that is grounded in compassion to cultivate oneself as a moral agent for the benefit of others who also suffer. This compassion arises from this awakened state of recognizing that our intrinsic nature is one of interdependence. And we need meditative practice to help us get rid of any confusion that prevents us from seeing this true nature of interdependence. So, moral development then becomes inevitable from this point onwards. So we see how the power of wanting to be a trustworthy friend to ourselves and others is driven by a wake-up call to the true nature of the reality of interdependence, and that drive towards moral development and meditative practice to benefit others. So let's take a close look at a few example vows on the screen, or recall the four universal Mahayana vows and the one great vow of Bodhisattva Siddhigarbha that was mentioned earlier. And when you are ready, you may close your eyes, and for the next few seconds, let us think of one vow, and just one vow, that you would like to make, so that you too can be a trustworthy friend. Clearly state what the vow is, who it is for, how long do you want it to last for, and where you see that power can be most useful. So what, who, how long, and where. Yes, we have to choose mindfully between the force of karma and vow, and we do have a choice. Yes, thank you, Priscilla, to remind us that it is okay to stumble. we do fall a lot of times, and we keep purifying our intentions. The vow of constantly being mindful of our thoughts, words, and action in our interaction with others. Very good vow, Juewei. And Joyce has chosen to repent and reform our karmas so that we can be able to be joyful with ourselves and bring joy to others around us. And Lai Chin has an aspiration for the vow and to cultivate in her day-to-day living. Open the heart with compassionate mind to help people around who need help. Definitely extending that. And developing listening skills without judgment. Yes. Meditation as well to achieve our vows. Yeah, thank you, Niran. To fail is to progress. Failing means that we have made a move forward. The vow is not to oppress us. When we fail, it's to lift us up when we fall short of the standards. Yeah, thank you. Well, please continue typing into the chat box while I hand back to Priscilla to close this morning's session.
Thank you, Venerable Juewei, and everyone. We hope the check-in today was helpful to you and that you experienced the loving kindness of this community as it is offered here today. For anyone who might be experiencing a greater need than what we could meet, please don't hesitate to get in touch with us at email@thebep.org after the session. Also, if you think any friends, family, or anyone you know might benefit from the session, please do invite them along. Just a couple of events coming up. Disruptive Technology will be held on Sunday, the 18th of April, at our usual time for the Communities of Practice Sunday check-in sessions. How social media is reshaping identity, relationships, and community. So registrations are now open. You are the first to know about it. And just go to communities.nantien.edu.au. Very late notice. There's a self-compassion workshop being held by Venerable Juewei this afternoon at 4:30, organised by the youth group at Singapore. So I've just spoken to the organisers and they'll close registrations at 1 p.m. today. So if you're interested, please do register quickly. And that's via the QR code, or I'll also ask the IT team to pop the link into the chat box in a second. Now, as we check out this month, we'd like to ask you all to reflect for a moment and send thoughts to the loved ones, friends, and strangers who may need some care and healing. May they feel the warmth, strength, and love of this community as we recite the dedication of merits together.
Let us now dedicate the goodness of what you have done to all living beings. May kindness, compassion, joy, and equanimity pervade all worlds. May we cherish and build affinities to benefit all beings. May Chan, Pure Land, and precepts inspire equality and patience. May our gratitude and humility give rise to great vows.
Thank you, everyone, and Venerable Juewei. We'll see you again on the 21st of March next week at 11 o'clock. Venerable will be speaking about forgiveness. Thank you for joining us. If you do have time today, Venerable and the rest of the community will be staying for about 30 minutes to have our free-for-all chat. Otherwise, we'll see you next week.